Are you thinking about visiting Ghost Town in Maggie Valley, North Carolina? Then watch this first.
Ghost Town in the sky.
There's me and my dad. Sometime in the 1970s at Ghost Town. Before I start with our visit to Ghost Town, let me give you about 60 seconds worth of history. Ghost Town opened May 1st, 1961. The church that was in Ghost Town actually had service every Sunday morning. Ghost Town had 4 themes. One was the Indian Village. The second theme area was Ghost Town. The third theme area was a mountain town. And the fourth theme area was a mining town. They had can-can dancer shows about every hour. They had Indian dancers. They had a gunfight show about every 40 minutes. They had country music shows. They had gold panning. They had a show about what it was like to live in the Smoky Mountains. In 1970, they had about 400,000 visitors a year. But in 1986, a new owner took over, and he bought their very first roller coaster, and the crowd moved up to about 650,000 people. In 1992, they had their second roller coaster put in. This was a child's roller coaster. It was called Tumbleweed. But, sadly, by the year 2000, they hardly had any visitors at Ghost Town. In 2002, the park closed. It was almost like it was cursed that the roller coasters were tearing up, the sky buckets messed up. They started having a lot of issues. Nothing was working. People wasn't interested in cowboy and Indians like they had been, in the past. So any which way, the park was closed in 2002. After 40 years of awesome good times at Ghost Town, they had to close Ghost Town down. They sold it in 2006, and they were going to have this big grand reopening. There was a movie that was actually filmed there, and that was supposed to be like the kickoff for their grand opening in 2006. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it in the movie because I thought that was interesting. In 2009 is when they reopened again. They had a haunted house, but the rides, they still couldn't keep the rides going. The staff, they were understaffed, but they did have a 2009 haunted house type grand opening, I guess, just for a while though, because also in 2009 they filed bankruptcy and they lost their liability insurance. In 2010 they had a huge mudslide that they were blamed for because a year before they had already been warned that the borders that they had built around Ghost Town were falling apart. So that was also another big hit to Ghost Town. You know what? When it says Ghost Town in the sky, look, it looks like you're in the sky.
It's still set up.
Those water towers.
Probably drained it. Come on. Taking too much time. We ain't got all day.
Why? Hey Billy, can you climb up there and put that around your neck and hang there and let me take a picture?
Yeah.
Why?
stuck.
Can't sit back all the way anyway. How do you lock out like this?
Don't lock it.
Did my camera go off?
About 100 now, are you?
Can you push this around?
No, you can push this thing around. Trey?
You can
I'm not
push me.
pushing you around. Yeah.
Lift your hands, watch your knees, and exit to the left, please. There is the church that had the service every Sunday morning, which I think is really cool. And you don't see things like that anymore, especially inside an amusement park. Let's see. Anyway, in 2010, they filed for foreclosure or bankruptcy. The property was gone, and there was a bidder who wanted to buy this property in 2012. It's an awesome woman named Alaska Presley, and we had the honor of meeting Miss Alaska Presley after we trespassed in Ghost Town. Her and the police met us at the gate as we were leaving. Incredibly nice woman. She opened the park, though, in 2012 to 2014. It was a struggle for her to keep this park open. They lost their ability. They couldn't pump water from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill. And I think it took 3 years, and they never did get that corrected. So they never could get water back to the top of Ghost Mountain. I mean, Ghost Town. Sorry. Anyway, Miss Presley's last idea that she was going to do, she was going to turn Ghost Town into a place called Holy Land Park, which was going to be a place of worship. And I'm not sure if anybody here has been to Stone Mountain for like Easter morning or the sunrise service. I mean, I think her doing a place of worship on top of that mountain would be a great idea. I'm going to set these. What?
Experience the excitement of the Old West. Ghost Town offers a day of fun and thrills for the entire family. See all the shows, ride all the rides for one admission price. Get set for the greatest in family entertainment. Hurry to Ghost Town in Maggie Valley, North Carolina.